Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to another video about the 2020 Hellcat Redeye. I'm going to take you on a ride with me to Beverly Hills, and we're going to talk about the 10 things I'm thinking about doing to my car. I don't know if I'm going to do them all. I'm on the fence about some I'm 100% committed to, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of ideas out there I have yet to have come up with. So I'm looking for your input in the comment section below about any of these ideas you think are just absolutely ridiculous, don't do, or any other ideas that maybe I should do, and any encouragement to some of the things that you agree with me that I should do. Also, I'm trying to grow my Instagram, so I have extra stuff. I bought these puddle lights for the car. These were the red Hellcat head puddle lights, and I'm going to just have a quick drawing. I'm going to pick somebody randomly who comments on the post about these puddle lights that I'm going to put up on Instagram today, right after I upload this video. And look, maybe you can win, and I'm just going to contact you by private messenger, let you know you won, and send these things off to you for free, all at my cost. Pretty cool, right? So with that, let's jump in the car and go for a ride. Alright, so first, before we get into the stuff I'm going to do to the car, I just want to share with you all, my wife had her last final reconstructive surgery on Tuesday, and it went perfectly. She is out, recovering, happy and healthy. I don't want to say happy because recovery is no fun after any surgery, and Lord knows my legs are exhausted from running up and down the stairs, but she is doing great at this point, and maybe I'll be able to fit a clip in here or something just to show you kind of what we went through this last week, because we're sharing it all with you all. How long is surgery going to be?
2 hours. Less than half the time the last one was.
You're going to be the most popular girl at the ball after this?
I'll be the one with the biggest boobs. Just kidding.
Do you already have an IV?
It's right here.
Gross.
Look
Gross.
again. You won't want to look.
Nope.
So when you do post it, do you mind like if I look and like?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is it just under your name?
It'll
So
be
we're
under.
going to change the name a couple times, but...
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Because I'm on YouTube, so I like to look at that.
Okay.
Because she's going so big, will she still be able to do math afterwards? Probably not. No.
Oh, look at you. You were right on that.
And she'll probably need a walker, you know?
Dude, you didn't miss a step. You make sure I told him I wanted to go as big as what'll fit in there. Okay.
She doesn't care how low her IQ goes. She just wants to go.
Hello.
She's sacrificing.
I've been through all this. I at least deserve to come out with something nice.
Agree, 1,000,000%.
That mastectomy was, ho.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Say bye to everybody.
Last time you got the goodbye, everybody.
So everything went really well. She looks really good. We had one of the implant reps in the room, and the comment that she made towards the end of the case is, wow, she looks like she had cosmetic breast surgery, not reconstruction. That's great. So.
All right, so here's the plan. I asked you all a few videos ago if you would subscribe to my wife's channel if she had a channel. Well, she does, and we are about to launch it because, but I want you to know the reason why. And the reason why, so you don't go, oh, they're just trying to double up on the money. Well, yeah, that'd be really nice, but that's not the reason. The reason, she had an idea when she was going through this double mastectomy and found out she tested positive for the cancer gene, to do this prophylactically and by choice, which was bold and brave, and she made that decision, and I supported her decision, as scary as it was. And it's been one heck of a journey for her to go through this. And she is starting her channel. We videoed the entire thing. We chronicled from the first doctor's appointments all the way through the actual surgery to the end result at this point. So that will be coming out on her channel. Obviously, there will be other things. It won't just be about that, but at the beginning, she wanted to do this to share with other women out there who may have the same fears and concerns, to show them that while it is a tough process, it is a process that anybody can go through and absolutely come out the other end with peace of mind, knowing they're never going to have to deal with breast cancer. And that is, like, you can't put a price on that, right? So stay tuned. We'll be promoting her channel and getting it out there in the next couple videos after I get those videos edited and up on her channel. Now let's get started with the 10 things that I want to do to the car. I put this list together, and I really hope that you all will give me input on this stuff, because some of it's, you may think is ridiculously stupid. Some you may think is awesome. I want your opinion. Respectful opinion, kind opinion, and non-vulgar opinion. How about that? So why don't we try to just be adults here, everybody? What a deal. All right, the first thing I want to do, and some of you heard me talk about this already, I heard on the internet somewhere in somebody's video, I don't know where the heck I heard this, but that there was a way someone came up with to make the red eye on the Hellcat emblems on the fenders of the car to just glow just subtly. And I want to figure that out. I assume, and I'm scared of the fact that to get that accomplished, there's going to be some drilling through fenders to get a light behind that, but I think that would be awesome. So I'd love to do that, as well as, well, this one I'm torn about. I'm going to consider both of these, this lighting thing, to be number one, is the Xlume SRT Hellcat logo that goes in the front grille. I did the halo lights. I love the halo lights, and it seems like if I had that Xlume light up Hellcat logo, it would go really well with those lights. I don't know. I figured it's a couple $100. I'll put it on. If I hate it, I can take it off. But I'd love your opinion on those two things. And if anybody knows where to get the Hellcat Redeye to glow, any shops out in LA area, Orange County, California area, anywhere in Southern California, let me know, and I will take my car to them and get it done. All right, so the next thing I want to change is the shift handle. I've seen some really cool looking shift handles out there. I'll put some pictures here while I'm talking, and I believe I can do that myself. And if I can't, we will all find out on video together, as I use a whole bunch of bad words and end up taking it back to some shop to get them to fix my faulty repair. But I'm going to take a run at that because I think that it will look better, and like I said, I found these really cool ones. Next, I've been told, I've got a lot of suggestions from people that I should lower the car a little bit, and I've seen some and they look really, really awesome. So, but just a little bit. I hate messing with factory suspension. I've had bad luck with Mercedes and BMWs in the past. When you tinker with that stuff, you end up with thousands of dollars of issues, as well as warranty issues. But if I can get it done, just a subtle, very slight drop, just to make the stance a little bit better, I will do that while protecting the warranty. That's what I got to look into. But let me know what you think about that idea. All right, so this one may trigger a bunch of you because I've spent all this time murdering out my car, making it all jet black, covering the tail lights and the parking lights, and just everything's black. I mean, I even have a gas cover that removes the chrome fuel words to make the car all black. And then I want to do this. So I want, and I've always wanted to wrap a car, and I want to wrap this car, but I want to wrap it for the summer. And I figure it's going to cost me, I don't know, $3 grand. I don't know what it's going to cost. I got to find out, maybe a little more. But I want to put a really cool wrap on this car for the summertime. Just something that's going to just make it just stand out and pop. And, you know, when I go to Cars and Coffees and just take it out on the road on the weekends, I'm going to do something awesome. And the one wrap that I love the most, being ex-military, is the camouflage. and with the yellow accents. So let me know what you think about that. I'll try to put a picture here for you to see what I'm talking about and what I would love to do. And I saw one in one of my previous videos when I was driving to Beverly Hills that just stuck in my head ever since. It just looked so great. So let me know your thoughts on wrapping the car for the summer. And I'd unwrap it after the summer, and maybe next summer wrap it some other color. And, you know, lime green. Who knows what I'll do then. But this time around, I'm thinking either just a really cool custom wrap or the camouflage, which I love. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do to the car, and this one's going to be easy, and I know all of you, so many of you have been telling me to do it and wondering why I haven't done it yet, and it's just been time, that's all. And I've had the car in the shop doing the lights and everything else. So oil catch can, I'm going to do it. I don't know what the hell for. I don't know what the hell it does. I mean, I read some stuff about it, I watched some videos about it, and the explanation, I mean, it makes logical sense, something about oil blowback or something, and it'll, I don't know, make the car last longer. Here's what I know. Just me installing something under the hood of this car will, like, make me the coolest person in my house. That just is how it is, because me under the hood of a car generally ends in a fire. So in this case, I think I can do this. I watched a bunch of videos already, and I'm gonna buy the best, I think the billet oil catch can, the coolest looking one they've got, and the best hoses, and I'm going to put this thing in myself and hopefully not catch my car on fire. So stay tuned for that. That's coming, and that one I'm doing no matter what. All right, folks, so that was 5. I'm gonna shut the camera off. I'm gonna focus on my driving, get to Beverly Hills, turn the camera back on, and talk to you all while I'm there. And sounds good, man! Thanks, you too, dude. I love the sound. That was awesome. Let's go. All right, so I'm here in Beverly Hills and at Christoph to get my hair cut, and I figured what better than to take a break, have a motivational minute, since so many of you thanked me and were so gracious on the video before last one for the almost unintentional motivation. I'll throw a little bit your way now by talking about why I drive to Beverly Hills and go to Christoph to get my hair cut. People are gonna ask, and I'm gonna answer it now, how much do I pay to get my hair cut in Beverly Hills, and why the heck do I do that? Am I a princess? Do I have to get my hair cut in Beverly Hills? No. Here's why. I pay about 75 bucks for the haircut, 25 for the tip. It's about a $100 haircut. I don't have a ton of hair, and I'm not certainly trying to, you know, be the most stylish guy in the world, but here's why. I pay 25 for the haircut, and I pay 75 for the advice. I'm hanging out at a place where celebrities, billionaires are coming to get their haircut, and I'm getting my haircut by a guy who is a genius when it comes to social media, online media, marketing, advertising, as well as he does good haircuts. So I get tons of advice from this guy who gets advice from other people who are worth billions of dollars, and I'll tell you, so much of the little successes I've had with my online marketing, my YouTube channel, have come from just spending time with this guy. Outside of that, just in business alone and the connections he has and he's made for me are well worth what I pay for this haircut. So before you go criticizing or judging, go get yourself somebody who can cut your hair and also give you advice and bring value to your life. Make sense? You're fascinated by me filming myself getting my shampoo, yeah, right? I film everything. It's amazing anybody would ever watch it. But, right?
Good idea.
Right. Well, have fun at lunch. Finished. So now let's talk about number 6. Number 6, what I'm gonna do to the Hellcat Redeye is a stereo system. And I know it's adding weight to the car, but I'm not out racing this thing, and I want an amazing stereo system. So Car Stereo Warehouse OC is going to put a ridiculous stereo system in my car. So when that happens, I'm going to share the entire process with you. I'm not going to go too overboard. They're talking Rockford Fosgate. Look, I'm a product of the 80s, meaning I grew up, my first car was all about putting a huge stereo system in it, and then every car thereafter. And I know nowadays it doesn't happen as often, but I'm going to do it because I want to hear those sounds. I want to hear the bass. I want to listen to the music and just windows down, the big engine, all that fun stuff. So the big stereo system's coming probably next. All right, so this mod is going to entail drilling holes in my car. That will give me anxiety. I got to find somebody who can do it, and I want your input whether I should do this or not. I love these. I think it's a staple of muscle cars. I think it's like, some think it's not a muscle car if the car doesn't have these. So I want to put hood pins in my car. I know that's crazy because it's so beautiful and smooth the way it is now, but I love the look of the hood pins. So next, I want to add the carbon fiber splitter. The splitter that goes kind of attaches to the bottom of the splitter with those two posts that come down. I love how those look. What do you think about those? All right, so next, or probably sooner than later based on how I'm driving this car, is I want to get tires that are more sticky. Stickier tires. The tires that come with this car are Pirellis. They have no traction. They're all season. Literally no traction. So while that's fun to do donuts and to light up the tires, I can't take off at a light without spinning my tires, even if I'm not trying to spin the tires. So stickier tires are coming. A lot of you have recommended Mickey Thompson's. I'd love your recommendations in the comments below, so please write them. All right, let's get out of here. I'll share number 10 with you once we get back in the car. It is so hilarious how people look at you when you're walking around with this giant camera. It's great. The comments, the looks. I think I'm paparazzi. It's pretty comedic. You can take a camera out and suddenly become the most popular person in town, or the most hated. Just depends. Some people really hate getting on this camera. And I forgot what floor I parked on, which happens all the time. Okay, we're back in the car. Let's talk about number 10. Number 10 is going to sound like I'm shady because I want to do this, but a lot of you have recommended it. It seems like a common sense thing to do. I'm not a big speeder. I'm not out there breaking the laws every single day, but I do know that in this car, maybe the random, once in a while, excessive speed opportunity may present itself, and it would only be prudent to have a radar detector in the car. But I will not stick a radar detector to the front windshield of the car. I'm not going to do that. I think it looks ridiculous with the wires hanging down, or a wire hanging down and the suction cups up against the glass, and it's blocking my view of the road, and it's beeping constantly. Here's what I want. I want a built-in radar detector, and I've looked at these things and they're expensive. It's a few grand minimum to do it the right way, but it's, you know, the sensors are mounted in the grill, it's got front and rear detection, and it's got a almost OEM look to the interior screen that tells you what's going on. So that's something down the road I would like to add to the car. I'm doing all my research right now, but any recommendations you all have, I'd tremendously appreciate. So with that said, folks, I'll just end with this. Yes, I'm doing the ZL1 fender guards. I get all that, but with me wrapping the car, that may solve that problem. But the car came with a film by the rear and front, or I think it's just the rear. All right, folks. So that's the 10 things I want to do to my car. Certainly there's going to be more. I don't want to go overboard. I don't want to make the car look ridiculous and overdone. I still want it to be tasteful, but I want it to be fun, and that's where things like the wrap come in, some of the lighting stuff. Some of you are going to say, but what about the rock guards for the fenders? This thing came with a really huge looking clear film mounted, or fixed to the fenders. So, and it is helping. It's helping because it is taking a beating. So you're right about that. But when I do the wrap and more things in the future, I'll make sure that I pay close attention. Ceramic coating the car would maybe be another thing, but I just gave you the 10 things that make sense to me right now. I know ceramic coating, you should do it today, get it done, protect your car. But I'm gonna wrap this thing, and that's a whole time-consuming thing and humongous expense. I'm not driving this every single day as a daily driver. I've been driving a lot more than I thought I would, but I'm gonna have to put it in the garage, so it's not gonna be getting beat up constantly either. So with that, folks, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for all of your support, the incredible comments and huge amount of views and likes that I've gotten on the video where I talked about what I do for a living. I couldn't be more, flattered. I've literally tried, I believe I have already, responded to everyone who's gone to my Instagram and commented or asked me for advice on their business. I've had people ask me about their real estate exams and how they should prepare. I've had people telling me that they're down and out and things are tough in their life right now, and what advice would I give them? And I wrote them a book back, exactly what to do, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, to get through that slump, to get on track with their lives. Hopefully it's helped. And I mean, from 15-year-olds to 19-year-olds to 65-year-olds saying, hey, look, I'm down right now, I'm going through some tough things, I wanted to get some advice from you, and they're asking me, and I'm sharing. And I don't think I know everything. By no means do I know everything, but I have perspective, and I'm happy to share that perspective with folks. So with that said, please like, please subscribe, please comment, be positive, stay positive, and I'll talk to you soon. Stay tuned for the next video, and go follow me on Instagram for the drawing for the Hellcat head puddle lights, and I'm going to give those away in a couple of days. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.